And if something that we do, like biting into a lemon, and all of a sudden it's like, woo, somebody has a big reaction to it, we don't necessarily want to lash out here, and that's never the right thing to do. It's to find more and more ways to uncover shadows within. Hello and welcome as we continue to take a look at astrology 2 degrees at a time. My name is Kim. I welcome you here. If you need a little bit of an introduction into what this is all about, we're talking about astrology, the symbolism, the insight, psychological profiling, the spiritual aspects of astrology. There are 2 videos in the description that could be helpful if you need more information. One is on crystal wisdom. What do I mean when I talk about the crystals? The other is the playlist to this entire series. That first video there gives an introduction to what this is all about. Without further ado, we're working on Aries, Libra, 4 axis. Let's get into Aries. 2 lovers strolling on a secluded walk. Another way to say that. The thoughts and feelings of 2 lovers are changing the direction of the path on which they are walking. A cup overflowing with clear water. A man destroying a wall as he attempts to eradicate black mold from a house. Letters formed of writhing, glowing snakes. The stone here is Chrysoprase. It instills poise and grace, helps us recognize our beauty within so we can enjoy self-expression, gives us courage, fluent speech, mental dexterity. It helps us overcome impulsive actions, angry thoughts, and behaviors. It turns our attention to positive action, heals codependence while supporting independence. It promotes a love of truth. This degree has a lot of forward momentum with it, and the ability to purify our pathway or help us veer off course. It's our choice. The cup overflowing with pure, clear water is a point of meditation here. We can see ourselves as the cup overflowing with clear water, or we could see ourselves living a life that is nothing but drudgery. Every step we take is more difficult than the last, and we're the ones who decide. So the choice is clear in my mind that if we embrace an idea of flowing with nature, of allowing water to purify our thoughts, to purify our pathway, we have abundance. So abundance of pain and anguish, confusion, or purity of thought. Everything comes my way. Life is a beautiful journey. You get the message. The way to get rid of the mold, the stagnancy of the past, is to embrace the idea of flowing. Flowing water does not allow mold. When you have a garden out back and you want to get rid of the mold that grows, if the water is moving, you have a constant bubbling and moving, mold cannot grow there. It's just not able to do it. So embracing the idea of flow, embracing the idea of clear flowing water. There's a want to clear away all stagnant, toxic energy. A need to get rid of limitations of the past is available. And the way that it is done is to change the way we think, to let go of toxic thoughts and see ourselves purified with water, flowing clearly with life. The more we let go of fear, the more we let go of the idea that life is difficult, the more we flow, the more we have overflowing abundance. The idea of creating our reality continues here in a strong way. We're molding our future on this degree very strongly, and we have the ability to create beauty and joy and love, but we have to be the ones projecting that. Whatever we project is coming our way. We're walking that path of what we project. Imbuing the things that we do, the words that we say, the thoughts that we have with love. that may seem Pollyannish to you, but at this stage of the game, just like the spiral of life, it starts out small, and as it continues to grow, it gets bigger and bigger. So we're at the very beginning stage, and the more we imbue this stage of our game with thoughts of pink light, hearts and bunnies and abundance and flowing water, the easier it flows as we go on. Energy is still really strongly felt here. The letters glowing with writhing snakes. The energy within is rising up from the ground. It's rising up from our being, and it takes its cue from us. The things we say, the things we write, when we respond in social media, do it with the idea that everything you're doing right now is being amplified, because it is. So, a coming together, an idea of purification through our thoughts and our actions, and flowing with the life that is within, flowing waters within, overflowing with abundance is the theme here. Let's take a look at Libra. A group of young people sit in a spiritual communion around a campfire. Another way to say that, deep in a cave, gnomes sitting around a flickering fire. By accident, a man finds an invisible tower. A woman bites into a lemon and makes a face. A convoy of humans landing on a new planet. The stone here is fire opal. It brings passion, excitement, creativity, luck, abundance, enhances intuition, helps us trust our instincts, therefore make better decisions, brings a zest for life, increases energy, sexuality, self-confidence. It boosts our memory, helps us fight infection with its powerful cleansing effect. The woman biting into a lemon and making a face. People have very strong reactions on this degree. And those reactions can incite issues in relationship, but the deeper meaning is that we're being shown bold reactions so that we can see what's really going on within. So any issues that we're having in relationship here and always can be resolved from within. We don't have to fight with our best friend, our lover, our children, the neighbors. When something comes up, we need to ask ourselves, how can I resolve this within? Especially if we have a very strong reaction to it. There's going to be strong reactions to things anyway, but the deeper meaning is that we're being shown a mirror of what's happening within. The impulses from within are creating a screen out into the world, and that is what we are being shown. Also, there's an ability to cleanse. Lemons cleanse things. So, zesty cleansing ability, purification on this end, just as in Aries. One of the other reasons that there's a strong reaction going on here is that we want to know and resolve issues. We may not be able to. That's one of the caveats here. We may be doing things to elicit strong reactions in others, and it's so that we wake ourselves up. Everything we do really is we're talking to ourselves in a mirror. Taking the stance of I'm an observer can take the sting out of some of the zestiness of this degree, because we want to try to resolve the issues that are around us. And that may not be possible outwardly, but it definitely can happen inwardly. We look within and we say, what's going on? How do I resolve this? And it comes back to us. It may take a little bit of time, but we can be shown how to purify ourselves through reactions, strong reactions to stimuli. There's also a want and a need to unite with kindred spirits here. The people in communion around the campfire, the gnomes in the cave around the campfire. So the key is making sure that we're in communion with people that are kindred spirits. And we'll be able to tell on this degree because we're still in a strong feeling of the vibrations that are happening outwardly, so we can feel if there's actually a fire there or not. If there's not, we need to question whether or not we need to be in that communion or not. Do we belong there? Is it our campfire to be around? Also, I see it as lighting the fire within, embracing the wholeness that we are as a person, so that we can come out and interact with the whole is also going on here. So we're still working on what is our place in the world, and strong reactions are showing us the way or not the way, and we have to take those cues and not necessarily fight with others, see what needs to be shored up within ourselves to have the best road ahead, and to therefore find people that are kindred spirits, that we do have a commonality with, maybe not necessarily exactly the same goal, but morally we have the same compass and we're all headed in the same general direction. By communing with others that are of like mind, it can help boost us, it can help us find our own way in the world easier. Saying the right words, the writhing snakes forming words on Aries is coming to mind here, but there's an ability to know the right things to say, and also not just saying it so that we get along, trying to be popular. We want to make sure that we're speaking our truth, because everything that we're doing anyway is felt energetically. So be yourself. If you don't really fit in a group, then maybe you don't need to be in that group. That could be the message. Or you're being shown what group you need to be in. But being careful of the words that you say and paying attention to the words that you say or write, because they're strongly felt. Reactions are strong on this degree. By joining together with others, our power is boosted. So we want to boost the right energy. And if something that we do, like biting into a lemon, and all of a sudden it's like, woo, somebody has a big reaction to it, we don't necessarily want to lash out here, and that's never the right thing to do. It's to find more and more ways to uncover shadows within so that purification can be furthered. If we take that stance, it's easier to deal with reactions that might come up, whether it's our own or from others. So that's what I have for you today. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Leave me a comment if these symbols are saying something to you specifically. Leave me a like. If you're enjoying these, subscribe for more, and take care until next time.